Daddy predicted that the best Elesh Norn deck would be Elesh Elementals, but predictions are just words, and words are just turds until we put it to the test to see what's the best. Here's a recap of the deck. We have Coiling Oracle. When it enters, we look at the top card of our library, and if the card's a land, we get to put it on the battlefield untapped. Otherwise, we draw it. Really good early, but even if we play Oracle after Elesh, we can instead dig too deep. Likewise as Risen Reef. When its turn elemental enters, we look at the top card of our library and do the same thing as Oracle. Because it works with elementals, it's really good with Endurance and Solitude, which with Elesh, we exile 2 creatures instead of 1, and our last elemental, Omnath. Elesh doubles his card draw, but not only that, but she also doubles landfall. That means when land enters, we gain 4 life, make 4 mana, and if we get a second land, Omnath's third ability triggers. With so many ways to get additional lands, including Wrenn and Six, Omnath is pretty gangster. Then there's Leyline Binding, exiling 2 things instead of 1, but perhaps Daddy's favorite card, Abundant Growth. When it enters, we enchant one of our lands, we draw a card, or 2 with Elesh, a great card to have against Blood Moon. And now for the sideboard, we have Targeting Hate, Land Hate, which doubles with Elesh, Counter Hate, Graveyard Hate, Artifact Enchantment Hate, and Token Hate. That is the deck. And now it is almost time to see it in action. Golly, it's the sponsor of today's video, Hero Wars. An amazing game with vibrant graphics, cool gameplay, and a user-friendly interface. In Hero Wars, everyone can find a character to suit themselves. There are cyborgs, aliens, vampires, even the furries won't be disappointed. You can play Hero Wars for weeks and weeks and still have a nutload more stuff to unlock, including the hero Shaba. He is an awesome tank who literally devours his enemies. Then there is Celeste. She is the real S tier. She can switch between a DPS dark form and a healer light form. Check out this sexy outfit that just dropped for her. There is no equal to Hero Wars. You can play it on the subway. You can even play Hero Wars in bed and with your sister. Starting now, you can gather soul stones and skin coins for 3 amazing heroes with new romantic skins that also boost for stats. Power up your team with Amira, Jorgen, and my favorite Kira. It is very easy to start playing, but assembling a perfect team of heroes is an art in itself. For example, Mojo the Shaman can't heal Darkstar the Elf as efficiently as the good Grandma Martha can, while the Slow Cleaver makes a great pair with the Swift Isaac. What do all those words mean? You'll just have to play Hero Wars to find out. Hero Wars is a world of 6 unique modes, more than 300 Guild Wars servers, and 100 million players. Where can you get 30,000 coins, 600 emeralds, and 5 awesome heroes to start dominating in Hero Wars right away? The answer is in the link in the description below. Play Hero Wars now. But now it's back to Magic. Opening hand's pretty good. We're gonna keep. They're get back our land and pass. Oh, it's Mystic. Finding Calder complete. We exile their Mystic. Probably. Finding pass. Oh, Skyclave. Taking out Wrenn. That was Horn. Nice. Reef. Finding a land. And then we'll pass. Another Skyclave. We take 2. We're tragic of our opponent. Elesh. What shall our opponent do about that? Hell yeah, sure. And Archon. It's only 1 spell per turn. How about we swing? Opponent takes it. And then pass. Opponent swings. Probably should have gone with Endurance. They take out our land. And a second Archon. We'll Endurance now. Oh, but a second Solitude. We'll swing. Opponent takes it. It's also time. No Archons for opponent. Plant Sash. Basically scavenging use. They whip. And they pass. Oh, and furry. How lovely. Oh, I guess our opponent doesn't like furries. So game 2 it is. I'm going to game 2 is bringing this for us last game 2. Opening hand 1 land mole. And this is alright. We'll keep. Opponent's vile. Of course for us. They might have an Arbiter. Just shut off fetches. They sure do. Opponent passes. Another land. This feels a bit derp-de-derp. We'll play Binding. And take out the Vial. Opponent's Archon. Swing for 2. Now I can only play 1 spell per turn. We'll play Growth. Endurance not bad. We shall pass. Oh, Stone Forge. Oh wait, they can't search either. Our opponent must have forgotten how to read. Because Arbiter works both ways. Player land. And then pass. Opponent swings. Endurance. Oh, but path. Opponent passes. We'll hold Solitude and pass. Opponent draws. Oh, and they only swing with Archon. Try for Solitude. Exiling Archon. Oh, but they have another. Oh, but we have another. We shall swing. Opponent takes it. Hold Solitude and pass. Opponent swings. Pass and Solitude. Block Arbiter. But they have another. And a Giver. And a second one. Oh my. This could be a problem. We'll play the first Reef. Binding. We'll swing. Opponent trades. And as bad as it feels, binding 1 Giver. So they can't protect each other. Oof, what a sword. With protection from blue, our Reefs won't be able to block. Reef number 2. Digging too deep. Wrenn and Six. And Explosive fabulous. If we put it on 3, we'll take out their sword, but also our creatures. So on 2 is safer. Then we'll pass. Oh, but they equipped the sword to Giver. And swung at both. Not the best. A crack explosives. Even though I'm pretty sure they have something in hand. We go to 9. And yep, another Arbiter. And a Fielder Rune. Endurance perfect. A Wrenn will pass. And opponent swings. Endurance. 2 Reef triggers. 1 land. Oof, and a Wrenn. A Block Giver. Going to 7. And what? They try and blow up our land? We'll pay 2 to search. Oh, Ephemerate. So no search for us. Oh, well, Torn. Ping once. Ping twice. So we can fetch. Elesh. Getting it for 5. Oh, it's Mystic. But no search for them. Thanks to Elesh. Oh my gosh, a land. We'll have to pass. Opponent passes. And a land. We'll have to pass. Arbiter. The Giver makes things really tricky. He doesn't get unblockable. Oh, but why Binding. Play Binding. Take out Cavern of Souls. Posey for opponent. Now it's a swing. Opponent jumps. And our opponent says it's enough spankings for one day. And we're off to a start. Now it's on the next match. Opening hand, the lands are a bit questionable. We'll try it. Play Growth. Endurance for us. Oh, Thoughtseize. Discarding Omnath. Land for us. Play it and pass. Run for opponent. We can't let them binding that just yet. We draw off Hemorrhate, so for now we'll just pass. Opponent finds Mountain. Plays Fable. Tries to get back to the land, but Endurance. Now I gotta watch out for creativity. Oracle. Very risky. Play Oracle. And pray we find a land. No! Ephemerate it. Oh my gosh! Not even Solitude. Swing at Wrenn. Pass. Opponent thinks Oracle. Next to Dwarf. And there's creativity. So game 2 it is. Going in game 2 is swinging Leyline Sanctity. Stops Archon. Now that's going 2. Opening hand, so many Leylines. We'll keep. Opponent passes. And we shall pass. Oh, more land. Fight and pass. Fable. We're binding it. And Omnath, okay. Player land and pass. Opponent discards Archon. Makes a Dwarf. Plays Bitter Union. So I can give self haste. And another one. Endurance, that's pretty good. For now go Omnath. Land. And we could make mana for Endurance, because we'll try and reanimate. But Leyline's probably safer. So we'll wait one turn for Endurance. Oh, but they could give Kiki haste. Daddy didn't think about that. Opponent goes haste. Fatal push. Might as well gain some life. Opponent swings. We're binding Kiki before it becomes a problem. And pray no enchantment removal. Opponent passes. Wrenn, that's pretty good. Play it. Ping the Dwarf. Oh, and the Bolt Wrenn. That's fine. Push a pass. Ooh, they try for persist. Endurance. Another land for us. Swing for 3. Opponent passes. And Reef, that's pretty good. Play it. We find a land. Swing for 3. We pass opponent. Opponent likes the Dwarf. And goes for it. We'll let it go through. Leyline shows off Archon. Come on, give haste. No, no haste. Ooh, an Elesh. Player. Then binding. Exile both. With them 4. And there's Concede. So we'll have to settle things game 3. Opening hand lands are pretty rough. So Mole. Oh, it was even worse. Mole. And sure, we'll try this. We draw another land. Opponent passes. Oh, and there's Leyline. Play Wrenn. We back our land and pass. Opponent passes. Another Leyline. We'll pass. Opponent likes his Dwarf. And why just cracks the creativity? No. No, no. Elesh. And sadly for opponent, we now have Leyline. Oopsie poopsies for them. Opponent was Wrenn. They get back a land. And now Melon Milkers. And what? They don't get a Dwarf? But the L stops the... They'll figure it out. We'll pass. Oh, the fetching. Oh, but no mind. And they take out our Leyline. Luckily we have a second. And they choose not to get back Boseiju. Okay. Opponent passes. Boseiju for us. Swing at Wrenn. Oh, opponent fetching. They try for mine. Oh my gosh. The power of illiteracy is strong. And it's so very beautiful. Ping the Wrenn. Play land number 2. Oh, let's terminate. Mama tried to do that to me. But then she said I was her greatest mistake. Risen Reef. Play it. Land. Might as well just play Furry. Land. And we're a bit vulnerable. So let's see what opponent does here. They fetch. Getting a Dwarf. And they hard cast Archon. Oh my. That's not good. Oh my gosh, a land. Well, we'll swing. Now what, the trade? Sure. Probably should have pinged the Dwarf. Versus reanimate. Opponent swings for 1. Oh goody, another land. Ping the Dwarf. We'll pass. And they fatal push. Opponent digs. Oh, takes out our Leyline. So now Archon triggers. Fable. We'll pop it now. Play the Dwarf. And Wrenn, darn. We couldn't close it out. Shoot. There are literally 9 lands left in our deck. But it happens sometimes. A small hiccup. But we must proceed to the next match. Opening hand, double Wrenn. Seems a bit much for Mole. And yeah, that's fine. We'll keep. Opponent Thoughtseizes. Taking Wrenn. Reef for us. And draw another Wrenn. What we'll do with Oracle. Finding a second Reef. Wolf of Fairy. So I can't play stuff on their turn. Reef time. Finding a land. One is a Fairy and pass. Oh, one grief. Discarding our Omnath. And bouncing our Reef. Interesting. But they know we have Wrenn. So that seems kind of odd. Play Reef. Finding a land. Play Wrenn. Finish off Scared to Fairy. And then pass. Opponent loots. Dumping 2 lands. And then Leyline. Taking out our Reef. And they hit Wrenn with grief. Another Wrenn. We'll first play Reef. Solitude, that's pretty good. Play Wrenn. Swing for 1. And then pass. Wrenn goes to 1. Elesh nice. First we'll swing. And Solitude's pretty tempting here. So instead of Elesh, we'll wait until next turn. Opponent loots. Putting Grizzle Daddy in graveyard. Moves Wrenn. We'll flash in Solitude. Opponent goes to 14. And now Elesh. Opponent loots some more. Opponent puts into tracks in graveyard. We draw twice from Growth. Risen Reef. We'll play that for a nutload of triggers. Omnath, Furry, Oracle. But no Endurance. We'll swing. Now I must pass. Do they have reanimation? What? They hard cast Phyrexia? Well, that's a new TB. And Elesh stops it. Alright, let's have some fun. Play Omnath. Triggers. Binding Growth. Land. Elesh. Solitude. Now Furry. And Phyrexia for 8. And now swing for the win. Beautiful. Now Sonic Game 2. We're going to swing this for Sonic Game 2. Opening hand, 2 Endurance, we're gonna keep. Solitude. Opponent passes. Play a Wrenn. Wrenn hits. Opponent passes again. Okay. Play Reef. Finding another Endurance. And they'll pass. Opponent passes. Elesh Horn for us. We shall swing. And then pass. Opponent shocks. Very suspicious. They probably have Solitude. What happens if we swing? Opponent takes it. Play Elesh Horn. Oh, they do have Solitude. They were holding out on us. No pass. Oh, but a Fairy. Bouncing Elesh. Play Wrenn. Ping. Replay Elesh. And then pass. Opponent loots. Grizzle's Daddy in graveyard. And they try to reanimate. But I think not. Evoke Endurance. Oh, a second one. How about a second Endurance? Boom. So brutal. Swing. And then pass. Oh, the Fairy. Well, Solitude now. Exiling with Solitude. Opponent bounces Elesh. And then passes. Swing to Fairy. And there's Concede. Our opponent was a match for the boobers. And with that, it's on to the next one. Opening hand, no early plays. We'll try it. Another land. Wolf Spraying cheeks. Turning a land into an island. Reef time. Finding a land. Oh, Wrenn. So lose a reef. The one passes. But unfortunately for them, all the milkers. How will they deal with that? They pick a land. And they pass. We'll play a reef. 2 sugars. Ew, finding 2 lands. Pick out the Wrenn. And we'll pass. Uh-oh. This prismatic ending. Yeah, darn. We'll cycle. Land. And back to us. Growth. We'll play to draw. Finding sure. Swing for 1 pass. It's gotta play that person. Do we want the card draw? Or the token? We'll take the card draw. Solitude. No, Ephemerate. Do we Leyline Binding that? I suppose. Oh, what? They have a response. Leyline Binding for them. Wait a minute. I'm not sure they're thinking this through. If they exile our reef, which they do, our binding hits. Exiling their binding. Bring back a reef. We still lose a reef. We'll lose that person. And we get a token. What a strange interaction. Ephemerate nice. Swing for 6. Then back to them. The one passes. Leyline Binding fabulous. Swing for 6. Uh-oh, Solitude. Please target our Solitude. Oh, hooray. Ephemerate. They have a Solitude. So no Solitude for them. And they'll pass. The one passes, how sad. Oracle, sure. Play it. Finding another Solitude. 6 more damage. And they have another Solitude. Another Solitude for us. They go to 10. The one digs. And plays Deputy Detention. Taking out Solitude. Until Deputy leaves. Which happens to be right now. No Deputy. Swing. They go to 3. Oh, what is this? Furry. Taking out our Solitudes. But we have another. Now they're back at 6. Oracle will play it. Finding a land. Swing for 4. And there's a concede. So game 2 it is. The next 2 games are pretty similar to the first. A lot of back and forth. But in the end, victory was ours. And now it is on to the finals. Opening hand, the land situation is balls. We'll mull. And the other's better. We'll keep. Upon digs with Othanissa. Finding a Stomping Ground. A second Solitude for us. We'll plot Wrenn. We pack our land and pass. Oh, prismatic ending. And playing's perfect. We go play Oracle. Finding a land nice. Ephemerate. Finding another land. Upon digs some more. Finding Risen Reef. And the exile our Oracle. Own a growth. We'll play it. Risen Reef, sure. But for now, we'll just hold up Solitude. And then pass back. Upon plays Reef. Dig some more. As far as our Elesh. We need to shut off 3 ETBs. Slash some Solitude. And a Reef for them. Land. Swing for 3. This time we'll play Reef. Finding a land. And they'll pass. Ah, shoot, they have Elesh. So it'll be the mirror match. Ooh, but we draw ours. I'm not sure how we're gonna break our stalemate though. Oh, they flash some Solitude. Lose our board. Upon plays Omnath. Not that that does anything. I have to play ours. We'll pass. Reef. Oh, and they find Phyrexia. That's not good. Oh, but Wrenn. We could use that to ping. Picking them for 1. Put out a jumper and pass. They shock down to 7. The lifelink and death touch, and that's annoying. Alright, ping the Reef and pass. Oh, wait, it's flying. Oh my gosh. Okay, they have us. Game 2 it is. We're going to swing this for session 2. Opening it's pretty good. We'll keep. Upon digs. Finding a land. Elesh Norn for us. We'll play Wrenn. Get back our land and pass. Upon digs some more. Finding more land. Another land for us. Try for Oracle. I want a growth. Okay. Play it. And draw 1 and growth. Upon passes. More growth. Play 1. More land. More growth. Finding Solitude. Swing for 1. And then pass. Risen Reef. And I dig with Oath. And they have Charmar as well. Oh my gosh. This really is the mirror. And they play Furry. Probably for the card draw. Let's try to take our opponent. Ping there. And Elesh Norn to the rescue. What's the opponent do about that? Oh, the Fairy. Bouncing Elesh. They shock. Ping to Fairy. Opponent for a creature. Finding their Elesh Norn. Replay ours. Then pass back. They play theirs. And once again we're in a stalemate. How unfortunate. There's a Charmaw. That flying's annoying. Darn. Ping them to 9. And then pass. Opponent swings at us for 4. Interesting. Leaving our Wrenn. They put out Furry. Where's our flyer? Not that. Opponent digs for a creature. Finding a Phyrexia. And a bolt. Yep, they have us. That was bizarre. But in a kinky way. So there we have it. Did Elesh Norn make us horn enough? She did for me. However, even though Elesh sets off some of the most played cards in the modern metagame, there's a big difference between the decks we encounter in a top tier tournament and a modern league like we saw today. In leagues, there's a lot more card variety, and not everyone's playing these top tier cards. For Elesh to be viable, we have to avoid cards like Terminate, only in 9% of decks, but in leagues, alternative removal is more common, and it's harder for Elesh to stick around. But on the bright side, in a preliminary tournament, a big boy piloted a similar list to 4th place, and they even had 80 cards in the main, and that's pretty hot, so we'll have to wait and see if Elesh sticks around. But let me know what you big boys think of the deck, and if Elesh was horn enough. Thanks again to Hero Wars for sponsoring today's video. You can download Hero Wars using the link in the description below, and until next time, stay to me thick.